guys, it's Lindsay from thetoastedpinenut.com. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are jumping back into the pumpkin recipes. We are making pumpkin whoopie pies, aka cookie sandwiches with a delicious cream cheese frosting in the center. They're moist, they are perfectly soft baked, and I know you guys are gonna love this recipe. And it's really simple, it comes together in one bowl. The hardest part is waiting for those cookies to cool down before you ice them, but we will get to that later. So let's jump into the recipe. What you're going to need is 1/4 cup of butter. I just popped it in the microwave for about 30 seconds to soften it up so that we can easily incorporate it. So partially melted is totally okay. So put it into a big bowl along with 1 cup of pumpkin puree. I have a whole blog post, a whole video on how to make your own pumpkin puree. I'm going to link to it down in the description box if you are interested in making your own. So the pumpkin's going in. I'm also going to add 1/4 cup of agave nectar. You can also use honey or maple syrup if you prefer. So whatever you have in your pantry, just use that. I'm also gonna add some coconut sugar. All right, so I'm adding 1/2 cup of coconut sugar. If you don't have coconut sugar or don't like it, you can use another granular sweetener like a white sugar or brown sugar. Whatever you typically use and prefer, it should be fine. So 1/2 cup going in. Then we're gonna crack our eggs right into the bowl. 1, 2. And the last for our wet ingredients, we are just gonna do 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I feel like I am flying through vanilla lately. Okay, this is trash. And then we're just gonna whisk this up until it is nice and smooth and combined. So now we are going to add our dry ingredients. So first up is some blanched almond flour. We're gonna do 1 cup. Going right in the bowl. I love blanched, as you know, because it's super fine, has a really great color to it. But if you don't mind a heartier texture, almond meal or unblanched almond flour totally works. It just has a more grittier of a texture, a more heartier texture. Then after the almond flour, we are going to add some coconut flour. So just about 4 tablespoons or 1/4 cup going right in. And now we're gonna add some baking powder, 1 teaspoon, some baking soda, some salt, and lastly, perhaps most importantly, we're gonna do some pumpkin pie spice. You can make your own pumpkin pie spice blend. I am just going in with the pre-made blended version because that's easiest. And we're just gonna do 1 teaspoon. All right, looking good. We're just gonna mix this all together. So now we are gonna scoop them out on our baking sheet. I just lined my baking sheet with some parchment paper because then you don't have to spray it, blah, 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 blah. Parchment paper, I love it. So I like to use this ice cream scooper, and we're just gonna scoop out 6 mounds right onto the baking sheet. We're gonna do 2 batches. This is gonna make 6 cookie sandwiches, 12 cookies total. Sandwich them together, 6 sandwiches. So we're gonna do 6 for this batch. And then what I like to do is just do a little bang on the counter. On this side too. You can even give them a little tap with your fingers. This is just gonna flatten them out a little bit before they get baked. So now we're gonna pop these in the oven for about 20 minutes. Okay guys, these are baked. I have let them cool and come to room temperature. The other batch is still cooling. So I'm gonna get started on these so we can do our taste test and you can see how you assemble these cookie sandwiches. The other ones are still gonna cool. So I'm gonna have like 3 cookie sandwiches, 3 more coming, so 6 total. So what you wanna do is grab 1 side of your cookie sandwich, and then in this bag I have a mix of cream cheese, agave nectar, and cinnamon, and then I just put it in a Ziploc baggie, cut off the tip so that I can just spread it out onto the inside of the cookie sandwich. I'm just kind of going in a circular motion, and then you're gonna take another cookie, boom, put it right on top. Set that aside and move on to your next one. So I start from the outside and work my way towards the inside in a circular motion. Perfect. Beautiful. These look so good. They are soft baked and fluffy and make for the perfect, adorable pumpkin cookie sandwich. All right, so these are iced, they are assembled, and now we get to do my favorite part, which is do a little taste test. So let me take a bite. That is good. So good. They're fluffy, they are moist, soft-baked, pumpkin-y, and you have that delicious cream cheese frosting in the center. So delicious. I'm linking to the entire recipe down below in the description box. You can get all the measurements on my website, thetoastedpinenut.com. And that is it for me today. I hope you guys make these. I hope you love them. I am Lindsay from thetoastedpinenut.com. Come find me on Instagram at thetoastedpinenut, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.